You don't think I can do 43 push-ups? Come on. Well, I don't need to warm up. I'll just jump down there and go. My arms might go numb at 31. Chairman, ranking members, and members of Congress, good morning. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you and present my truthful testimony to the American people. I sit here today under oath for one reason and one reason only. The American people deserve to hear the truth. Though the truth involving the deep corruption of the Biden family, including the malfeasance of the sitting president of the United States, might be raw and unpleasant, the American people must hear it. You are presented with two narratives in this investigation. A false one being pushed by Joe Biden, a serial liar, and his son Hunter Biden, a chronic drug addict facing 2 indictments with 12 counts. The truth will prevail, and I look forward to sharing it with you today. God bless America. And I just went through some very intense preparation. I had my lawyers asking me very difficult and tough, aggressive questions. I thought I handled it well. I'm excited about tomorrow. There's still a huge portion of the American population that don't understand the story, don't understand the facts, and when they're properly presented to them, I think it's going to alter their opinion and how they think about different things specific to the Biden family.
Oh, that's too heavy. Okay, scratch takes it.
Ready to rock and roll?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Years in the making, baby.
I honestly can't believe I'm sitting here on my way to a congressional hearing that I've had to work this hard to simply just get the truth out.
You see right in front of you the Capitol building. Is there a sense of weight to it all?
Well, now that you asked that question, I feel like I have an elephant on my back, but yes, of course. I mean, just being in Washington, D.C., it invigorates or inspires a level of patriotism. I'm excited, though. I'm happy to carry the weight. I was willing to die for this country, and I'm here to fight and tell the American people the truth. I'll stop telling the truth when I feel like the American people know it. The interesting thing you're asking me, Ben, I was like, they do this like every day on some topic, right? So it's just like, oh yeah, just, every day for them. For me, it's once in a lifetime, hopefully.
The Committee on Oversight and Accountability will come to order. I want to welcome everyone here this morning.
You also have before you the truth, confirmed by multiple Biden family business partners over many years and backed up by mountains of irrefutable evidence, including text messages, emails, documents, recordings. I am the only Biden family business partner with an impeccable military record.
Chair now recognizes Mr. Donalds from Florida for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman. It's been an interesting hearing so far.
Congressman Donalds, I'd just actually like to spend 20 seconds. If you noticed, Congressman Khanna scurried out of here very quickly, and I'm actually disgusted as I sit here that he didn't address me based on the fact that I'm sitting here in front of the world trying to testify to the truth. In October 2020, I have messages I'm willing to produce to both the Democrats and the Republicans that Ro Khanna sent to me saying, you have always demonstrated to me that you're nothing but an honest with the highest integrity individual, and I was begging for him to go on CNN and tell the world in October 2020. I have extensive emails with Congressman Ro Khanna in 2021 and 2022 where I begged him and his staff to sit down with me and look at my BlackBerry phones that the Democrats are so focused on, to hire forensics experts and go through all of the factual information I had. So the fact that he did not even address me and then scurried out of here is disgusting to me.
He called members of this committee liars.
The number one is Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, the president of China? Yes or no? The leader of the Communist Party, the CCP,
Yes,
is the number one.
yes, that's the number one that Hunter was referencing in that message.
You personally witnessed President Joe Biden commit a crime.
Are we here for a hearing to go through all the facts? Not to hear about, literally I was spent half the day hearing them disparage Donald Trump, and it just, and everybody around them, it just seems crazy.
The American people have been lied to by Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Loyal servants of Trump world.
I guess I must have pounded on AOC. Didn't really feel like it, but my phone's melting down.
Yeah.
All my friends just going, AOC, AOC.
And what crime have you witnessed?
How much time do I have to go through it?
It is simple. You name the crime. Did you watch him steal something?
Corruption statutes, RICO and conspiracy.
What is it? What is the crime, sir?
You
Specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption
Excuse me,
statutes.
sir. Excuse me,
Mara.
sir. Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime. It is a category.
I would have much rather been like, okay, if we want to get specific, 1428.c statute X under RICO. But,
She said RICO's not a crime.
yeah, I know. I guess she's getting crushed with that right now.
She's getting
but,
crushed.
yeah.
She's getting totally crushed. What was it like sitting next to Lev Parnas?
Well, I mean, I leaned over and called him a liar.
He seemed to have threatened you. Did you
He did. Did you
feel threatened?
Well, he threatened me. He threatened me. He said some snide comment to me, and so I replied back, and then he sort of got aggressive and, because I said, please don't address me. You're a liar and a fraud, so don't address me.
Look at the mayor first.
Who served in prison for felon, not me. You're a liar and a fraud and a convicted felon or something like that. And then he sort of leaned over and said, don't worry, they're coming for you. Some sort of threat.
Keep talking. You'll join your friends.
Well, I mean, it is the week of the NCAA wrestling. Don't get me on that thing, but I would have had him in a headlock on the ground in like 3 seconds.
So let me remind you of what happened behind closed doors.
Well, you should ask Ro Khanna about my
I
credibility.
haven't asked you a question. Okay?
You are?
When I haven't. So
Oh,
when I
okay,
ask
I'm
you a
sorry.
question, that's when you answer. Otherwise, I'm talking. So
Excuse me? Is that a question?
it's
or?
not a question.
Oh, okay.
You'll know when I ask you a question. I promise.
Thank you.
The Democrats could have sent anyone. They could have sent Hunter Biden. They could have sent Joe Biden. They sent Lev Parnas. Lev Parnas, who was charged with enough crimes violating our campaign finance laws to, serve 50 years, but he gets 4 months.
I look.
No, don't worry. I said just keep talking. You'll be there soon.
I look forward to that, Mr. Parnas.
Keep lying. You'll be there soon.
Well, and when
Is that a threat,
Yeah,
Mr. Parnas?
No, it's just the truth.
No, did you say they were coming for me?
No, I said if you keep lying, you will end up in prison.
I'm not lying. You're the
Well,
one
then
who
if
was
you're not- you have
lying.
nothing to say.
You're the one who went to prison
What am
for
I
lying.
lying?
You good? Let's rock and roll. Cars ready?
Car's ready.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm the guy that reached out to you for Arizona, that hearing
Ah,
that you couldn't make. So
yeah.
I
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you doing it here, though.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Cherry blossoms look amazing, huh?
This is why everyone's here these days.
Yeah. This looks gorgeous. Yeah.
One of the highest concentration of cherry blossoms in the world.
Wow. That's interesting.
From the Japanese. Yeah, it was a gesture of goodwill.
A man in the arena with the cherry blossoms.
you're gonna do a lot more of these?
No. Well, am I willing to? I'm willing to if they move the ball. I'm not going to do it next to, Lev Parnas, but yeah, I hope they move the ball forward, and I would definitely do another hearing with Hunter and Jim Biden.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. The internet is crowded with interesting things that don't really matter. On TCN, we attempt to bring you interesting things that actually do matter, and a lot of them. Interviews, long form and short, videos, documentaries. You can find all of it on tuckercarlson.com, and we hope you will.